Okay guys, so in this video I'll be talking about how to sell on WhatsApp. Yes, how to sell on WhatsApp. Okay, there are actually a ton of different ways to sell your affiliate products, so you have to be diverse, but as a beginner you have to start and focus on just one platform and master it. So once you start making sale on that one platform, then you can spread your tentacles on other platforms. So if you spread yourself too thin on different platforms, you are not going to get results because you won't be doing enough on each of them. So you have to go all in on one platform. So when you start getting enough results, like you can even automate that particular one platform, then you can go on another platform. So if you want to sell on WhatsApp, this is what you need to do. When it comes to selling on WhatsApp, there are actually different ways to sell on WhatsApp, and there are about 3 things you will need in order to sell. The first one is audience, the second one is value, and then the third one is product to sell. When it comes to audience, there are about 2 ways to get audience to your WhatsApp. One is through free traffic, and then the second one is, of course, is through paid traffic. Paid traffic can be YouTube advertisement, that's Google ad, or it can be Facebook ad, or any type of advertisement, that's paid traffic. But since we are not talking about paid traffic in this video, we'll be discussing free traffic and how you can use it to sell on WhatsApp. And by the way, about paid traffic, we'll also be doing a video on paid traffic on subsequent trainings. But today we will be focusing more on free traffic, how to generate free traffic on WhatsApp. How to generate free traffic on WhatsApp. Okay, so once you get your audience, once you have your audience, one thing you will need is value or selling. How to sell to them, because if you have an audience without a good selling strategy in place, you're not going to sell, or they're not going to buy from you. That's why you need to learn how to give value and also how to sell to your prospect. So when it comes to giving value and also selling, there are 3 ways to do it. One is through group trainings. It can be a free training or a paid training, and another one is through status updates, and then broadcast messages. Group trainings, status updates, and broadcast. When it comes to group training, I've already dropped the swipes that you can use for your group trainings on the Telegram swipe group. So here you're not creating the content afresh, unless you want to be ingenious and create your own. But if you want, you can just use that one. It is proven to convert. Use the swipe file to conduct your own group trainings. This is one way to sell, and it works like mad. I have a friend who generates around 5 million with just one WhatsApp group. Okay, another one is through status update. I make more sales from status update than even group trainings. Yeah, so these are ways you can give value to your audience. And then the third one is through broadcast messages. You don't need to overuse this particular one, because if you send too many messages to people, they will block you. And once you get tons of block, WhatsApp will even ban your account. Yeah, so you don't need to be sending tons of broadcast messages. There are some people that send broadcast messages once in a month itself. On they start the new week, or sometimes some people do it once per week. The start of a new week, they send a broadcast message like, "Congratulations, we made it to a new week. How have you planned your week to be? Are you now ready to take action?" Just something like that. but they don't send broadcast message every single time. If you send every single time, you're going to irritate your customers and they will block you. They will block you. Okay, so you have to know how to use these three things. That's group trainings, status update, and broadcast messages. Okay, you have to post status updates every day. Group trainings, you have to be having group training at least once every week. At least once every week. And broadcast messages, this is optional. You can send broadcast message once per week or once per 3 days. Yeah. Now, products to sell is already inside your Lenoflix dashboard. In a previous video, I showed you how to get products, how to get the link to products you want to promote. Just log into your Lenoflix affiliate dashboard and you get the products and start promoting them. Okay, so that's it. That's how to use WhatsApp for selling. That's how to use WhatsApp for selling. Well, now the question is, how do you get free traffic on WhatsApp? How do you build your audience on WhatsApp for free without actually using paid traffic? Okay, so how to grow your audience on WhatsApp? How to grow your audience on WhatsApp? There are 2 ways to do it. 2 ways. One is Friends Leverage Formula. This is just an acronym I made by myself. Friends Leverage. So in Friends Leverage Formula, there is what you do. You create a broadcast list of 20 or more loyal friends, or people you've helped somehow. People that feel they are indebted to you, or that they can do you a favor. Yeah. So you can tell them to advertise your flyer and DM link. What you just do is send them a message, create a broadcast list and put these friends in a broadcast list. Send them a message, something like, "Hi, how is your day?" or "How was your day?" You can send it preferably in the evening. "How was your day? Hope your day was awesome." Just, "Hi, hope you had an awesome day. I'm running the 3rd batch of my online business bootcamp, and I am sure people in your circle will like to be part of it. Will you mind sharing some content about the class in your status?" Just simple 3 messages or 4 messages. So if you send them this message, some of them will be willing to post your flyer and your DM link on their status. Some of them, like if you have 20 persons who are loyal friends, or those who you've helped somehow, maybe you've taught them something before about online business and it worked out for them, or maybe you've helped them for free somehow. You are not trying to sell them though, you are just trying to get them to post your flyer on their status. At least 10 of them are going to post it, or let's just say 5 of them are going to post it. But let's use 10 for instance. 10 of them post your flyer on their status. If 10 of them post your flyer on the status and also post your DM link, you can get 100 new contacts. This is how crazy it is, because if 10 of them post your link and they get at least 30 views each, some of them might even get up to 100 views or 50 views. So if they get in total around 500 views or that, around 100 people will click on that link, on your DM link. That's how crazy it is. Because actually, teaching people how to make money is actually an untapped niche. It's a niche that is, let me just say, is a lucrative niche, because most people in Nigeria are poor. So once they see what can help them make money, they will jump on it. That's why the internet marketing niche is actually a booming one in Nigeria, at least for now. Okay, that's why when we talk about products to promote, there are actually 3 niches that moves more than any other niche. Even though you can sell anything online, but you don't have to go and waste your time selling things that don't move fast. So when we talk about products that move very fast, we talk about relationship, health, and then make money online. But in all these 3, the wealth niche, that's the making online niches, like is the most lucrative one. It moves faster than all other ones. It is also the most competitive one though. So you need to up your skill in order to succeed in this niche. So once you get 100 new contacts from this formula, France leverage formula, you can then rinse and repeat this process any other single time you need more contacts. So if you use it on this 20 friends this week, and maybe next week you still need it, you can use it on another 20 friends. And again, remember, once you get this 100 people messaging you that they want to be part of your online business bootcamp, because once they click on your DM link, which I've already taught you guys how to create in previous video, how to create your DM link. Once they click on your DM link, it will take them straight to your DM with the message, hello, I want to be part of your online business bootcamp. Just the default message you've set. That's it. So you run them through the DM rapport session. That's the one thing. You have to run them through the DM rapport session before adding them to your group. And once they are inside your group, also advocate, tell them to post your flyer on their status. Those new persons that joined from another person's status, you can also tell them to post your status on your flyer on their status, and some of them are going to do it. Some of them are going to do it, and this way you start getting some viral referral traffic. Okay, this is one of the ways to get free traffic or to build your audience right inside WhatsApp. So another way to build is called a group contact extraction. When it comes to group contact extraction, what you do is you join groups and then you extract contact from those groups. You extract the contacts of people in the group, all of them. It is actually very easy. There's a tool for it. There's an app. Maybe I will be doing another video on WhatsApp on how to use this group contact extraction formula. Even though I don't use this method very often, but it also works. I know people who use it and it works for them. So what you do is you extract the contacts of these people in the group, and then you send them a bulk message to save your number. You send them a bulk message to save your number without even adding them to a broadcast list. And this is where it gets interesting. You don't need to waste your time trying to add all of them in a broadcast list to send them a message in order for them to save your number. Okay, so like I said, there are tons of apps that you can use to make this work. There are apps you can use to make this work. I'm going to be dropping the apps in the subsequent video. In a subsequent video, I'm going to drop the apps you will need in the subsequent video. So how this works is, if you send them a bulk message, let's say people in the group are 200, and you send a bulk message to 200 people, telling them that you've saved their contact, that they should also save yours. Also, knowing that these people are also online entrepreneurs, that they will also like people to view their own status. So when you tell them you've already saved their number, most of them will see it as an incentive to get one person more to view their status, and so most of them are going to save your own number too. So let's say, for instance, 200 persons, you get 50 persons to save your contact. You've gotten 50 new status viewer. This is how it works. If 50 people, if you save all their numbers and then you send all of them bulk message, let's say 150 ignore you and don't save your number, and then 50 persons save your number, you've gotten 50 new status viewer. Then the question would be, how many groups can you join per day? Tons of them, right? Because there are actually tons of WhatsApp groups you can join. There are people who are actually advertising their WhatsApp group everywhere. So you can just keep joining and keep extracting contacts, and then keep building your own contacts that way. From this way, you can start selling to them on your status. Remember, I told you I sell more on my status than even on WhatsApp group. I sell more on my status than even WhatsApp group. But when it comes to WhatsApp status, some people are doing it wrong. Yeah, some people are doing WhatsApp status wrong. That's why I have to tell you about some secrets, some status secrets, WhatsApp status secrets that you need in order to thrive, or in order to sell well on WhatsApp status. Because some people, what they always do is they sell every day with every status. Every status is all about selling. Every status is all about selling. Every status is all about selling. What happens is, once your prospect knows that everything you talk about in your status is about selling, they will start ignoring your status. Yeah, they will start ignoring your status because they are not going to see anything different. So why would they view your status? So you have to space, or you have to mix. You have to have, make your status look like a TV. Yes, a TV. Of course, you know how TV stations make money through advertisement, but they don't come and be advertising every single day. Most people don't even like advertisements, but that's how TV stations make money. So what they do is they mix it up with entertainment and gist and also educations and all that. You have to do the same thing on your WhatsApp status. Educate people, motivate them, give them some values without selling. You can even give some jokes, funny jokes from time to time on your status. Give them value, teach them something, give them value. You can teach them about investing, you can teach them about how to avoid scams and all that. There are tons of things you can teach. That's why you need to learn more so you can have something to teach people. The formula here is simple: learn, teach, and earn. That's it. That is formula in information marketing. You learn, you teach, and you earn. So you keep learning and you keep teaching people on your status, and then people will be glued to your status. They will be looking forward to your status. That's it. So if you give value on your status and you also teach on your status, and then you sell from time to time, people will buy. And also, you have to be posting testimonials. Testimonials sells even more than copy. If you post a testimony of someone who got some sales, some initial sales from Lenoflix, even though the person is not tech savvy or the person did not advertise anything on, did not run any paid advert, if you post a testimonial that busts another person's objection, that person will be moved closer to making a buying decision. Let me explain what I mean. If there's someone who has been contemplating buying or joining or buying the 7-figure affiliate guide through your link, but his only question going through his head is, what if I can't do this because I don't have a laptop? What if I can't do this because I don't have a laptop? That is the person's objection. And then you see it, and then the person see a testimonial you post where someone says he made so and so from Lenoflix from his smartphone alone, that he don't even have a laptop. That person who has been contemplating joining you but have this objection that he can't be successful because they don't have a laptop. Once he sees someone who is succeeding already with smartphone alone, it will move the person closer to joining. Yeah. And then if you see a testimony of someone who said he have joined tons of Ponzi and he have lost tons of money, but when he joined Lenoflix, he started cashing out. You post that kind of status. There are tons of people like that online who are also viewing your status, who are contemplating Lenoflix, just one of those Ponzi's. So if they see someone who said Lenoflix is different, it will move them closer to buying. So this is some of the things you should consider doing. Post testimonials on your status. You can also post screenshots, someone's icon screenshots. Post it. It also works. Nigerians like seeing screenshots. Nigerians like seeing screenshots. So if you are telling people this works, they want to see it that it works. A picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Okay, so that's it for that. And again, make sure that every copy or every screenshot that you post or every convincing word you post on your status, after posting it, make sure that you post call to action. So people miss sales because they don't have a strong call to action. Let me tell you what I mean. You start by giving value, saying in 2010 I had money for investment, but instead of investing in Bitcoin, I invested into so and so Ponzi schemes, and after everything the Ponzi scheme crashed, and now Bitcoin is so and so. Had it been I invested in Bitcoin, I would have been so and so rich by now. And then you say, in 2022, I saw another opportunity, or in 2021, I saw another opportunity, and I grabbed it with two of my hands because I don't want to regret anymore. And that opportunity is Lenoflix. Now I can tell you, Lenoflix is changing lives. So after doing this, you post. You say, for example, see this, you post that emoji hand pointing. So I'm just giving you an instance. You post the emoji hand pointing to the next slide, and the next slide you post screenshots. In another slide you post another screenshot. And then after posting all this, it is natural or it is logical that you should post a call to action, which is, will you keep watching? Something like, will you keep watching others or will you join? If you want to learn more, go here. Then you put your link. That's a call to action. If you want to learn more, click here. If you want to learn more, swipe up and test and drop me, let's go, or those kind of call to action. Some people just post a screenshot, or they post a video, or they post some Harvard talking, but they don't post any call to action. What happens is, once your viewers view your status and they don't see any call to action, they will go to next status. You rarely see someone who will swipe up to send you a message if you do not give that person an instruction to swipe up and send you a message. That's it. So in every copy, if you don't have a strong call to action, you will be losing sales. Okay? So also make sure you post status every single day. Post status every single day, so you don't keep your audience waiting, or entertain your audience, teach them something, and give them screenshots. Some people say it's pepper them screenshots. Teach them, show them what other people are earning, and they will be eager to also join, because there is what we call the bandwagon effect. Once tons of people are getting result on something, other people will join because of fear of missing out. They won't want to miss out on that particular good opportunity that is going on. Okay. Another thing is urgency. You can also post about the urgency, that the price is increasing by this so and so date. Join now. Lock in your slots now. Those kind of stuffs. Okay. So I think this is it for now. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to use paid advertisement to drive traffic to WhatsApp. Because actually, paid advertisement works crazy, but the only thing is it requires money upfront. So if you have money upfront to spend, and you don't even want to go through these options, you can skip to the next video. Okay, so see you in the next video.